All right, what is this? 2003 Honda Odyssey. And the problem with this is the D-light flashes even if you just turn the ignition on and it's not running. So let's show that. You got the code in there?
I got it reading the code now.
Let me get this.
Okay, man.
You gotta turn
I gotta turn the key back on.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me show that. See, the D light is flashing just with the ignition on, and the transmission is not even moving. So something is different. Can't be the transmission mechanical problem. So let's see what it says.
Up down here. There it is.
The code is a P0743 torque converter clutch circuit electrical. All right. The light is still flashing. Let me see here. Let me get up there to the dash. That's the D light flashing right there. So it only has that one code. All right. So here's what we did on here. The torque converter solenoid is not this one here. This is on top of the bell housing, but it's the one over there, the far one with the black plug. Well, what we did was take that connector off and here, Billy, I need you hold that right there. Okay. And we got another solenoid, which is right here, and we hooked into it, and the D light still was flashing, okay, even though we hooked into this different solenoid. So it wasn't a solenoid that is causing the problem. So here, the next step is we cut the ground here, and which is the black wire, and what we're going to do is we took this and touched it to the ground on the battery. All right, so we got it going right here. This is grounding, and we have it going to the ground on the battery. That's the black wire. The yellow wire is not cut. Okay, now I'm going to turn the light on. We'll turn the ignition on.
It's out.
And the D light is not flashing. That's the part. Okay, so what this shows is there's a bad ground. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hook it back up again to the original wire, and then we're going to see if it flashes again. Okay, turn it back out. Alright, so what I did is just relocate the ground. I took a jumper wire, and where's the light? Took a jumper wire, and I ran it to this part of the connector right here. So now I'm going to take that jumper wire off the battery and then hook it back to the original wire, which is right there. We're going to check to see if it's going to blink. I need some good lighting or something where I could alright. Can't see what I'm doing, can I? Okay, so I hooked to that one. Yeah, hooked to there. And I'm hooked to the connector there. Okay, so it's back the way it was, and we're about to see if it is going to link. There's the blinking. So what that means, there's a bad ground. All right, now let's move on to the next step. This ground is a ground. This is a ground 151. And 151 ground runs down this driver's side of the transmission and is up here. But I have to raise that up, Billy, the transmission, to let you see where it is. Okay, we're on this side of the transmission. Billy gave me this. Alright. The ground for that is right here. Now, this has 4 ground wires going to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, somehow, even though they all go to the same ground, this is not being connected. So I'm going to take this off and then test it to see if I get continuity. And I'm going to unplug it from up top and bring it down. Okay, now we're on top of this Honda Odyssey, and down here is the connector that you got to unplug. And it's right here. This connector connects those 4 grounds. It goes to the solenoids and some other stuff. So you got to unplug this. Okay, I got to use both hands because you got to press this down and pull this out. So let me set this camera out the way. Okay, now you're gonna have to push this, and we're gonna go all the way down towards the bottom down there. Pull it through the bottom. Pull this all the way down to the bottom, and then go back to the bottom. Now, bottom. Okay, we're gonna pull this. Here's it right here. We're gonna pull this all the way out. Okay, here it is right here. We're pulling out, and now there's a bolt that connects the grounds to a bracket. It's a number 10. We're going to take that out. Okay, this is the bolt here that's going to have to come out. This has the grounds hooked to it. So this is ground 151 on the side of the transmission, which is on the driver's side. I'm going to take that bolt out. Let me set this here, I guess.
Mikey's coming on over, and all of a sudden, now you want to go fishing. He doesn't? Oh, God. Now I know you're not going fishing.
In the rain?
Oh.
It'd be crazy to go out there in the rain trying to fish.
I fish in the rain.
Now these 4 wires here is the ground, okay? So all the grounds connect to this. All right, so something is wrong here. Now I'm do something. These are the 4 grounds right here that go to the grounds of the solenoids. Okay, so they're all black wires. So what I'm gonna do a continuity test. They all go to this connector here. All 4 of them go right into here. Okay, so I'm gonna put my meter here, and I'm going to touch the wire in here, and then I'm listening for a sound, a beep. That's how you're gonna find out if there's continuity. Okay, so put my 1 meter lead here, and then I'm holding on, and then I'm going to touch the ground. It's 1, 2, 3. This one is not reading on this side here. Now, how is it that all 4 wires are connected to the same ground and only one of them is not working? This one here is not working. So I'm going to cut the wire that goes. This is the TCC. I'm going to cut that one and then run a jumper. See what happens. Okay, I have it cut right here. Cut there and cut here. Okay, gonna put a connector here. Right here. This wire here, the big one, is going all the way up to here. So I'll put this here. Hook right to here. This one I'm gonna take off of here and just hook right to the transmission ground. Grounded right to the transmission. So I'm trans-grounded here, and I'm hooked onto this part right here. This part has been eliminated. So somewhere inside of here is not making a connection, although the other ones are. Okay, the other ones are, this is not. So now that I got this wire here hooked to the end of here, I'm gonna do another continuity check to see if I can get a sound from here and then touch this here. Actually, I don't have to touch that. I just need to find out. I don't have to be touching this ground, but I will. I just hooked it there. I'm gonna touch here, and I'm gonna touch here. Okay. Man, I'm telling you, it's all right. Let me just hold it there. All right. Now I'm going to touch this. Still not getting the noise. Okay, somewhere around here. Let's see. There it goes. I must have been touching the wrong thing up here. So here it is. All right. So that means the connection is missing right here. Somewhere in here is missing. See, this is it's connected, and let's try this again. Okay, so that would mean that that bad connection is inside here. Going in here, there's a bad connection. I don't know if some corrosion stopping this, although all four of the other wires are still connected to this same connector. They're reading, they got a good ground, but this one going to the ground is not even reading. I don't understand that one. What I'm going to do, I have another connector here, which is the right connector, and I am just going to hook this connector to this and eliminate this mess. But this is a ground. All you have to do is get the ground. We showed in the beginning how if you went to a different ground and it was working fine. Okay, so this part where it connect to, we may replace this because it's kind of rusty too. And then we're gonna hook this one in, and then that's gonna be it. That code will go away. All right, folks, here goes that Honda Odyssey, and it's back together. Everything is put back in, and we even got the wheels on over here. I don't know if you can even see what we did down there because we put the cover and stuff back on, but we'll go in here and turn the key on. See if the D light flashes. Let's see. What's going on? I can't even turn this stupid key. All right. Is this the right key? Oh, you got two keys here. Here's the D light. Not flashing. Let's see to start up. All right, so I want to let y'all know about that D light. That D light will flash for any other problem. So even though this problem is fixed in this van, if it develops another problem, the D light will flash. The purpose of that D light is just to let you know that there's a problem with this transmission, or with the transmission, whatever it may be at the time. All right, I may lift this up so you all can see what is going on, or how we put that in. But we're finished.